Canada has many immigration options, and sometimes it can be quite overwhelming for somebody trying to figure out which path to take. In this video, we're going to be discussing the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program, or AIPP, and why this program may be the right option for you. Welcome to Kenny's Concepts, where the beauty of knowledge is our passion. The mission of this channel is to share useful insights and tips to help you on your personal and professional development journey with a specific focus on personal finance, career development, educational success, and opportunities through immigration. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If not, I'm super happy that you could join us once again. Remember to hit that subscribe button and bell notification to stay connected and know as soon as a new video is out. Also, if you like this video, show some love and give us a thumbs up. The AIPP was first introduced in 2017 as a partnership between the federal government and the respective provincial governments of the Atlantic region to help fill employment and community needs. The program is currently scheduled to end December 31st, 2021. The provinces which make up the Atlantic region are Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Newfoundland and Labrador, and Prince Edward Island. The AIPP consists of 3 programs: the Atlantic International Graduate Program, High Skilled Program, and Intermediate Skilled Program. For the purposes of this video, we're going to focus on the latter 2 programs, as these are more relevant to skilled workers who have never studied or lived in the region. Let's jump into the process and break it down from the requirement of the designated employer on one hand and the prospective newcomer on the other. From the employer side, we'll keep it relatively high level and focus more on what you need to do to qualify for this program. Effectively, prospective employers will need to be designated, undertake their own recruitment of international candidates, communicate to candidates which program they want to hire under, make a job offer, and submit an application for endorsement to their respective province. For newcomers, eligibility is premised on your ability to land a job offer from a designated employer. In this regard, like any other job hunting process, you'll need to seek out employers and apply for jobs that fit your skills and experience. Listings of designated employers are posted on the respective provincial websites. In addition to landing a job offer for both the Atlantic High Skilled and Intermediate Skilled programs, newcomers will need to meet eligibility requirements relating to work experience, education, language testing, and proof of funds. The expectations across these 4 eligibility criteria are effectively the same for both programs, with the exception of work experience. For the high skilled program, newcomers within the last 3 years would need to have at least 1 year of work experience in a job at a NOC level 0, A, or B. These job types include management, professional and technical jobs, and skilled trades. For the intermediate skilled program, newcomers within the last 3 years would need to have at least 1 year experience applied to one of 2 options. Option 1, experience working in a job at a NOC level C, which are jobs that usually require a secondary level education or job specific training such as long haul truck drivers and food and beverage servers. Option 2, have experience as a registered nurse, registered psychiatric nurse, or licensed practical nurse with a job offer as a nurse's aide, orderly or patient services associate, or home support worker. As it relates to education, prospects will need to have a degree, diploma, or certificate issued from a Canadian institution or a foreign institution, with the latter being assessed as equivalent to a Canadian credential. This education requirement can be at least at a secondary level. For language testing, candidates will need to either do IELTS or CELPIP and score at least the equivalent of a CLB 4 on all 4 competencies: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Finally, in terms of eligibility, in order to meet proof of funds requirements, newcomers will need to have funds ranging from 3,240 Canadian dollars for one person to 8,575 Canadian dollars for a family of 7 or more. The AIPP process also requires that newcomers have a settlement plan, which will either be facilitated by the designated employer or referred to a settlement service provider. Before we wrap up the video, I want to cover some pros and cons to this program. Firstly, eligibility requirements for AIPP are relatively less restrictive than other programs, such as those under Express Entry. For example, currently at the federal cutoff score in the mid to high 400s, candidates without Canadian experience who most easily meet these thresholds are those who are under 35, have 2 or more post-secondary qualifications with at least one being more than 3 years, have 5+ years of qualifying work experience, and score at least 7 on all competencies of an approved English test, with the exception of listening, which requires an 8. Additionally, proof of funds requirements are substantially lower than other programs. Secondly, newcomers land as permanent residents with a job offer and can begin working immediately. And the third positive of this program is that applications for permanent residency, once they're submitted, will be processed within 6 months. Also, during that time, candidates can apply for a work permit to begin working in Canada while their PR is being processed. The most notable drawbacks to the program are that candidates will first need to secure a job, as well as intake levels are not as high for AIPP as they are for other programs. These drawbacks may create added difficulty for persons seeking to explore this pathway. All in all though, the AIPP can be a great option for many trying to secure for themselves and family permanent residency here in Canada. A big part of this channel is the achievement of success through immigration, particularly Canadian immigration. We have an entire Welcome to Canada playlist with useful videos on transitioning to Canada. I'll link that up in the YouTube card above and be sure to check it out. In the comment section below, let us know if AIPP is a pathway that you would explore to immigrate to Canada. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, stay blessed.